Hi, I'm Sheila L. Hite, world-class astrologer, tarot master, spellcaster, medium, and all-around magical being. And I'm here today to talk to you about this week's astrology. And unlike the past few weeks, everything is pretty calm now, or it appears to be calm. I have a feeling that a lot of things are happening under the surface, and they will break through soon. So we'll start with a configuration that is forming, has been forming for some time, and is finally formed into a shape and a place that we can talk about. And it's called Barbeau's basket or cradle. And that's because an astrologer named Barbeau first figured it out or mapped it out, and it's formed like a basket or a cradle. So it's a rare astrological configuration which peaks this month. It involves an alignment of the outer planets Pluto, Uranus, Neptune, and Jupiter, all at about 4 degrees of their respective signs. So 4 is an interesting number. It is a number of organization. It is a number of foundation. It is a number of systems and order. 4 is a very important number. So that this basket or cradle has all of these major planets, 4 of them, at about 4 degrees is very important to where we are now. This is a huge trigger point for collective souls as we experience personal, cultural, and global resets. We are in the process of being reset. Please pay attention to whatever planet you have at or near this 4-degree mark and your birth chart, and notice what is going on within you, because those are the places where the energy that will most likely affect you is occurring. So now for daily movements of the planets, there are only 2 days that we're going to talk about. One is Tuesday. Tuesday, 2 things happen. The planet Venus, which is the planet of value. It is the planet of women. It's the planet of healing. It's the planet of harmony. And Venus is the planet of not only just values, but self-value. So it is making a square or abrasive aspect to the planet Uranus. Uranus is unpredictable. We have no idea what it's going to do. We do know that it brings an opportunity for the brilliance in us to shine. And brilliance means, we hope it means, something great. But sometimes brilliance can come up in the most negative ways. Either way, it's an outlier. The energy shows up in the form of an outlier, and it's up to us to corral that energy and hope that it brings us to a place of cooperation with this wild, unpredictable quality of it, so that we evolve, we grow, and our souls evolve and grow. So Venus values self-value, abrasive, difficult aspect to who knows what will happen. Old patterns of valuing and relating to ourselves and others are falling away. That's what's happening. Our old habits are no longer being supported by our personal history. So you could say, well, I used to, or do you know what I went through or what I came from? That's no longer going to support your old habits, your old patterns, your old ways of thinking, or your ways even of comforting yourself. The universe is insisting on new, independent ways of being who and what you were created to be. New and independent, unique ways of being who and what you were created to be. The key phrase for you now is, yes, take the risk. That's it, take the risk. Even if it's a different flavor ice cream, take the risk. It's time to just step outside your protected circle or energy field. It's a good idea to step outside as a volunteer, because that protected circle or energy field is being swept away anyway. Better that you have a handle on it than that you're shocked. What else is happening on Tuesday is the new moon in Cancer. Cancer is a sign that is ruled by the moon. So this is sort of like a double dipping. The moon is your moods, your emotions. It's the actual aspect of who you are. And Cancer is the nurturer, the great nurturer. So it's time for you to nurture what? The newborn. The newborn? Yes, the newborn you. Remember, there's a new you being revealed, a new you being born. So it's time to pay attention to that new you and to nurture it. So this new moon is in the sign of Cancer. And it's pretty impactful because it's not only the moon in the sign it rules, Cancer, it's also together with, we call it conjunct in astrology, together with the planet Mercury, which is retrograde at this time. That means it is operating in a more emotional way this time. So there's emotion and emotion and emotion happening. And this is all for a good reason. This moon, new moon, this conjunct together with Mercury retrograde is telling us that it is time for us to sift, sort, and review old feelings, old memories, and old beliefs. This is very important to sift and sort with your intuition as well as your intellect, because it's your guiding light and it will guide you in discerning what your new unique path needs to be and what you need to do to follow this new unique path to your destiny. Please pay attention to your dreams. They are prophetic. They are powerful messengers bringing you important information you need to pay attention to now. And now is not just now in this moment. Now is for the next couple of years. It's now. On Friday, we have the planet Uranus. I spoke about Uranus earlier. Uranus is brilliant. It's genius. Uranus is also totally unpredictable. Uranus also rules humanity and what is best for humanity, the humanitarian in all of us. Uranus is making a harmonious, beneficial aspect called a trine to the planet Pluto. Pluto is the planet of transformation. It is also the planet of intense healing and extreme honesty. So, this Uranus trine Pluto is a long-term aspect that's creating major energy shifts involving the planets of upheaval, that's Uranus, and transformation, Pluto. For the next 2 years, this energy will be the underlying cause of the healing of our planet and what we need. Together, Uranus and Pluto are ushering in the breakthroughs that are necessary in civil rights, in social change, in revolutions, the things that will return power to us as the people, and the things that will alter the course of human history and human dignity. We have a lot happening. It's just not all happening this week the way it has been the last few weeks. And at the same time, it is all happening this week. It's happening underneath. So now let's go back to that new moon that we're going to be experiencing on Tuesday. I hope that you've been preparing wonderful moon water. Water it's ruled by the moon. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So the moon water in the sign Cancer will be very, very, very powerful. So you know how that goes, don't you? You take a container, a cup, a big pitcher, a jug, make sure there's a cover on it because you don't want critters in it. And you fill it with water and put that container where it will catch the rays of the moon. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the window or the doorway of the rays of the moon, because the moon can come through a wall. And you leave it there until it peaks. It peaks when? On the day of the new moon. And then let it set for another 2 or 3 days because the energy releases into that water. Thereafter, drink it, or use it in your bath water, or use it to cook. It's great for plants, and it's wonderful for pets. They love it too. And since Cancer is the nurturer, this will be a nurturing batch of moon water. So definitely make that moon water and sip it, put it in your tea, make it work for you. And I will end with this quote, which is so important for all of us. I am only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. And I will not let what I cannot do interfere with what I can do. Bye.